Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget friendly fragrance reviews, that 40ish and under dollar range. Most of these are way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. And I have one for you guys here today that I am way late on joining the party. It is long overdue to be on this channel, and this house as a whole has put out some banging fragrances. They kind of get outshined a little bit, overshadowed by Lattafa and Armaf, but this house is right up there with them in my humble opinion. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion on Armaf's Supremacy, Not Only Intense. 5.07 ounce bottle. I thought I was getting a 3.4 when I got this thing, so I was pleasantly surprised with that. And this is an extrait de parfum. Right on the bottom sticker there. It says it right here on the box as well. 155 milliliter bottle. I was really surprised when I seen that. I didn't see any batch code information on this thing anywhere. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot. I don't know if that's it. But if y'all know, yeah, that's the right direction. If y'all know, then put in the comments, because I don't know where it is. So that's the presentation. Love the color of this thing. It's like a black chrome to like a gunmetal chrome all throughout. So real nice presentation. This thing is actually like part of the bottle. It's not like some cheap thing that's tacked on there. They really took some pride in this one. They really tried to make this nice. Atomizer lid. The cap is like metal, clicks super good into place. Real nice satisfying click, which is good because how that ring is, like you're almost tempted to pick it up like that. Atomizer itself is a nice, fine, even distribution, and it pushes down satisfyingly even. I hate when I breathe it in my mouth. It's like the second time in a couple of days I've done that. So if you've been in this game whatsoever, you know that this is in that Aventus style DNA. And so I'll just go over what it smells like as if you don't know what Aventus smells like. It opens up, this particular fragrance, not Aventus, but Afnan Supremacy, Not Only Intense, opens up with a good dose of crisp bergamot, a bit of that tart and sweet part of the green apple, and a great dose of that black currant. It doesn't lean real heavy on the animalic side, but you get that rich, dark heaviness of the black currant and the earthiness and the darkness of the patchouli in this. In the mid and the dry down, the saffron starts poking out a little bit of leather in this, just a little bit. And there's also like moss, earthy moss, like oak moss in here. So it's a bright fragrance in the opening. At the same time, it's real rich, dense, heavy, a little bit sweet, a little bit of fruity sweetness, and a tad bit of smoke. It's not as smoky as like Club de Nuit. It's not as smoky as even the original Aventus, but it does have smoke. Smoke is not completely absent in here. It does maintain a bit of a smoky feel in here without smelling like incense or smoke. If you can hear that, that's my cat. He's vocal at times. So it's a very versatile fragrance, and it's not like 100% cloning Aventus. They're clearly heavily inspired by it, but it definitely goes its own way because it's heavier, it's richer, it's sweeter, it's thicker and denser and darker. It has like all that richness going on, and like I said, it's a bit sweeter. So this is a super versatile fragrance, but I wouldn't so much say that this is like a gym fragrance. Even if it was lighter, I wouldn't say this is a gym fragrance, but it would do fine in the higher heat. This isn't, it's so versatile, it's daytime or nighttime, but I wouldn't say it's a date night fragrance, because this is more like on the business side of things, whereas it's not like so delicious and scrumptious and cozy and stuff like that. But I mean, it would work, but it wouldn't be preferred for like a date night. This is pretty much everything else. Performance on this, like the projection is pretty good. It's a little bit above average. It's not groundbreaking, but it is a decent projecting fragrance. The sillage, I think is pretty good. I think it leaves a nice trail, from what I can tell. And the longevity isn't quite as long as I thought it was going to be. But I do have high hopes that when this thing matures a little bit, I wear it some more times and it gets some oxygen in there and it starts to mature, that it is going to amp up in the performance as most of these Middle Eastern houses do. I think they just pump these things out and they don't like let them sit and mature and stuff like that. They just like bottle it, boom, and throw it on the shelf. And when you get that thing, it matures like on its own. That's like what seems to be the case in my little world. So the performance is pretty good though. I mean, I'm getting 7.5 hours and I can clearly smell myself really nice. So I do have high hopes that it will increase though. So overall, the way it sits right now, I would say that this thing is every bit of an 8.5 in scent profile. With the performance, it's a 9. It could bump up if the performance increases. It's a wonderfully crafted fragrance. The quality is there. As far as an Aventus dupe, the quality is there on this one. It's not like you're missing out on a whole bunch. As far as like that goes, of course Aventus is going to be better quality. Of course it's going to have more natural notes. And this isn't exactly like Aventus. It's like 80%. It's not like your 90-95% dupe. It's like 80%, and the other 20%, it does its own thing. But you're not sacrificing a whole lot of quality with this. They really took their time and tried to make a good fragrance in this thing, and they accomplished it at a very great level. And it's getting marked down. It had been like $50 for a long time, and I think I found this one for like 30 or 32 bucks. And I'm pretty sure it was on Amazon. I just literally, what I usually do is I just type in the fragrance on Google. That's like the first thing I do, and check out the different prices and stuff right then and there. And I'll check it on an Amazon, free shipping, because I'm not usually getting 6 and 7 bottles or whatever and getting that free shipping. So that's usually what I do. Cuts out like a lot of hassle. So yeah, it's a 9 out of 10. It could easily be a 9.5 out of 10 with that extra performance. Just the scent profile alone is like an 8.5. It's a wonderful smelling fragrance. The hype is real on this thing. If you like Aventus, then you'll like this. You can own something. Wow, that almost broke that little candle thing down there because the lid just came off of this for some reason, which is weird because it clicks really good into place. So you can own this and it not be too redundant to own this one. It wouldn't be, because it's not exactly the same. So you can have other Aventus fragrances and have this one because it goes its own direction enough with that dark, rich, somewhat like an inky thing to me. I don't know where that's coming from, but to me it has that with that heavy, rich, dark thing going on in this thing. So I'm enjoying it. I'm going to wear the daylights out of this thing. I know that. And yeah, for now, that's my final thoughts on Afnan Supremacy's Not Only Intense. I know this was a little bit longer, but I had a lot to say about this fragrance. So with that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.